Okay, so we have a crucial 24 hours for crypto. This is what it looks like on the week. This is what it looks like on the day. Question is the bottom in, or what is actually going to happen? Now, please remember that I have called the bull market over, and I said that this correction is going to happen. And I said that we're going to go as low as possible and then have a market structure shift, and from there on have a retrace to the daily high. Now, everybody called me an idiot on the 18th of October when I made this post. I think it's time for everybody to apologize. This is what I tweeted, but it's also important to know that I did get long. So even though I said, you know, that we are going to come down here, I do think it is the time to actually start taking long positions. This is what I'm going to show you today. If you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. I bring you the easiest market updates you can understand, so you can trade crypto on the day or in a higher time frame. If you are new here, go and check out the daily updates that we have here. We're going to put up the playlist on the top as well, and just come back for every single day for another one. Okay, so I did take these long positions. They are in a minus. I'm going to run through what I am actually looking for and why I have posted in the community as well. These, which is free, you will be able to see it down in the description, why I posted all this in here. Oh, super important before I get started, nothing is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Crypto is very risky. Only put in what you can afford to lose, and always consult your financial, advisor. Important to put it out there. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go. NVIDIA earnings today. Very, very important. So NVIDIA is, a lot of people ask, why is NVIDIA that important when it comes to earnings and crypto and everything else? And the answer is quite simple, because NVIDIA is 7.5% of the S&P 500, which is the 500 largest companies in the United States. And out of the 500 companies, 7.5% value comes from NVIDIA alone. That means if NVIDIA misses its earnings, that means that the AI bubble that everybody is anticipating, whether it's a bubble or not bubble, or whether there's a debate, is seemingly popping out or slowing down or whatever. And that could be catastrophic, or that could result in a massive pullback, not only on NVIDIA, but on the S&P, NASDAQ, and the markets in general. Now, ultimately, there's a 92% chance that they will beat, which is super good. So far, so good on Poly market. Now, that there's not a big volume, 250,000 volume, but still, it's a great indication for me that there is going to be a beat. That are the expectations in general as well. But something to keep in mind, if NVIDIA misses today, everything that I talk about is probably goes into the soup, and we have to reevaluate tomorrow. Now, why am I long, and what am I really looking at? A couple of things. If you look at the market structure, and again, very important, the day I do this is that you have to come back and watch every day. It's 10 minutes, you don't miss anything, but if you don't watch one, then you just fall behind, and you're not going to understand the whole thought process. So I do recommend you do that, turn the bell notifications on as well. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a couple of things. Number one, what I'm looking at is that on the hourly chart, we do have, first of all, I've been saying in these market updates that we come down to the weekly OB, right? So it is a possibility, as I said on my post on the 18th of October, that we're just simply going to go lower from here. Like, there is a possibility. My ideal target is 2.6-ish. That would be the region. Reason is super simple. If you go into the monthly chart, or you can just take from the very bottom here, you can look at the 50% retrace here. So 50% retrace would be down here on this leg, around 2.94 would be sufficient enough. I think the OB down here at 2.8, 2.6, that's the level that I would be looking at. But ultimately, we could be reversing from the bottom of this weekly OB. The reason why I think we should have a bounce, even though it's much more unlikely that we're going to go all the way up here and then reject, is because the weekly OB reaction should happen. Like it usually does happen. The market is completely bled out. There was almost 1 billion liquidations in the past 48 hours. So I just do think that there needs to be a bounce, and the bounce usually starts, not usually, but always starts with a lower time frame confirmation. And if you look at this level here on the total market cap at 3.09 trillion is a sufficient level for me to mark it as a high, because this formed a high and then closed below the previous high, immediately recovering and then having a retest. The reason why I got long is twofold. One is because threefold actually. One is because we're down in the weekly order block, right? We need to have a bounce. Two, in the weekly order block, we do see a 1 hour high formed. This is a very strong indication, and I actually posted in the community. If you're not in the community, I do recommend you get in. It's completely free, and I just share my thoughts. Again, of course, nothing is financial advice, but I shared it here. There's a market structure shift on the 1 hour chart, can be a retrace on a 4 hour, but it's worth longing. This is what I posted yesterday, and the reason why I said that is because it can potentially be a retrace on the 4 hour market structure, which you see, it's a beautiful 4 hour market structure. You have a high, you have a low, you have a high, you have a low, you have a low, you have a high. So this is basically the structure here that you're looking. could have been just a retrace, and it still can be just a retrace, and we continue lower and then make a new high. But because we do have an hourly structure and we don't have a break below the hourly structure, I think it is still sufficient. Now, the pros are the following. Because we have a V-shaped recovery here after creating a new low, and we have a retrace, I do believe that this should do well, meaning we should not have a close below the 3.02. We might wick through here, but ultimately I would be expecting a higher continuation higher on London open, which happened already. So I do think that London AM is going to screw around, and then New York, we're going to ride it up. That's my expectation at least. And I don't think this is some kind of de-risking before NVIDIA earnings. So the reason why I'm not that confident in these long positions is because this rejection came literally from a 4-hour order block. As I always say, you always have to follow the market structure, and unfortunately this literally just retraced and had a sell-off. The reason why I'm still bullish even though this happened is because there has to be a bottom at some point, and people like smart money needs to make sure that people believe that this is again just a higher time frame retrace and then a continuation down. The reason why market makers would do that, again, if everybody would just take bets because NVIDIA beat is probable, then there would be no pressure. They couldn't just get their positions in. This is what I believe at least. And so this is completely normal. There's liquidity built up here and here and here. They should start rallying. And I do believe that before closing below here, we are going to see a massive rally going into it. Again, the negative is that you can consider this as a break below from this level. The only reason why I don't do that is because there was no 50% retrace after the break above yet, and it always have to happen after we have a market structure shift. So here this retrace wasn't even 50%, but it definitely didn't happen after that after the high was formed here. That means that this retrace is absolutely sufficient. We can still see a push from this level. I am staying in my long positions. I shared all the long positions in the community, so you can see that in there if you want to join in. Link in the description and in the pinned comments. This is my ultimate plan. What happens if we don't break above here? Well, super simple. It was a retrace then to the 4-hour high, and I do think that we're gonna form a 4-hour low. I would be very surprised if we don't bounce here, because we're down at the daily weekly OB 296. I think this should hold, meaning we're not gonna have a daily close below here 296. Again, no one knows. This is just my expectation. I don't think that we should have a close below here at the 296. If we do, I do think that's gonna be devastating. If we have a close below here, it's gonna be a similar situation than down here, and I would expect a 20% dump immediately. Like I would probably expect us to go down 230, 240 in no time if we have a daily close below here. If we don't have that, I still think it's just gonna be a retrace. So something like this, retrace to the daily OB up here at 3.46, and then potentially continuing lower. We're yet to see how that plays out. And of course, the full reversal, if you're a spot or whatever, the full reversal will happen, in my opinion, if we have a break above the 3.58. Until then, I'm not looking to deploy back my spot positions. That said, though, incredible place to get into the bots. I talk about the bots all the time, and I know you're not listening, but these bots were down massively, and now they are in profit, because this is what the bots do. They buy and sell. If you look at, for example, let's look at one of the bots that are down, because I think it's easier for me to show. Like, let's say Link, right? We know Link is as a great project. We know that they are going to bounce when the market bounces, yet people don't want to buy when there is blood on the streets. Here's simply how it works. It comes down, it accumulates, and every single time it bounces, it will sell into that. This is perfect for you not to be all the time of the charts and take the trades. If you want to take the trades with me, that's amazing. This is what I do as well. But I just have these ticking here, and I don't care if they are down or up, because I know that ultimately they are going to make their money back. We do have a $1,000 sign-up bonus up to $1,000. Obviously, check the terms as well. I think YouTube is also banning our videos because I say there's a $1,000 sign-up bonus, but that is the truth. There is a up to $1,000 sign-up bonus if you use the link in the description. Please check the terms, but it does definitely apply. And go and check them out. You can actually copy our bots here. Just click and you can simply copy. You claim the bonus, you put some money in, and then you can copy these settings if you want there. One more thing I wanted to say is that I do have this bet with Ran on Rain. Rain is our partners here on the channel. They're one of the up-and-coming prediction markets. I do recommend you check them out. There's a link in the description. But I do have this bet, and I didn't agree to this bet because making predictions is foolish. Like, making predictions like Bitcoin is going to be below 105,000 on this specific day, I have no clue what's going to happen. But the reason why I took this bet with Ran is because, or we left this bet here because I have to give something to Ren as well. So I'm like 3-0 now. This would be 4-0 if we stay below there. I do think that Bitcoin is not going to be about 105 on January 1st, but it depends on how low we go. If we're gonna have a break below, I can't see Bitcoin going down to 80, 75, 80,000, which I think is the ultimate bottom, and then recovering from there, and we can easily see January to be bullish. But we're yet to see. Check out this bet as well if you want to take it. You can do it down here, and check out Ren in the description as well. That said, guys, join the fam. Link in the description and the pinned comments. Check out Ren as well. Make sure that you don't over leverage. I mean, it's still a risky territory, but I do think that there is going to be a bounce coming. I will update you if I'm adding into the trades. I said that I've added 2 positions. So yeah, we'll just see. We'll just see how this goes. Guys, truly appreciate every single one of you. Subscribe to the channel, share this with your friend. Please smash the like, leave a comment if you like it, and let me know in the comment section why you like these daily updates. I genuinely want to know. And please check this video out. I put this out on the weekend. This is a trade explanation. You can know better how my mind works and also get a complete framework on how actually I take the trades. This is super cool. Check this out, guys. Appreciate you. See you in the next one. Take care.